I'm Jason. Functional exercise is a great way to build inner core strength. Join me as I show you some great exercises that are going to help improve your movement. When it comes to training, I always approach my business as an entrepreneur. I'm ambitious, creative, and I always think outside the box. That's how a business owner should think when it comes to training. Training to me is not just about theory, it's about hands-on, practical experience. Clients will really appreciate you a lot more when you can think outside the box. In order to gain success in your business, try and become more personable with your client. Try to open up new doors, get them to see new ways of training. Because in the end, it's a relationship. In order to run a successful business, you have to build that with your client. Make sure your lower back doesn't sag. Now, the reason why I told him that is because I want him to avoid injury.
For me, it's really important that if the trainer is working with your body, that they are able to work with injuries. So, for example, I often suffer lower back injuries, so I want a trainer to be able to gear my exercises to being able to strengthen my back, and then also recognize that when I'm working out, that if my back is hurting at that time, that they will gear the exercises so I'm not causing any more undue strain.
When it comes to injury, the most important thing is we want to find out why the injury happened. There's a couple different things I always look at. I find the misalignment of the body. I look at occupation, I look at gravity, and I look at leisure. And based on all that information, I formulate a plan, a strategy. I pick the best exercises just to ensure the safety of my client during their workout. I'm going to show you a great exercise today. It's called a tabletop. The reason why I like the tabletop, it's going to improve your posture, it's going to help build flexibility, and it's going to improve your overall core strength. A couple of different things you have to remember about this exercise. You always want to make sure your head and shoulders are perfectly aligned with the ball. Your knees are hip width apart at 90 degrees, and your weight is actually 80% on your heels. Now my client here, she's going to show you exactly how to do this exercise. Nina?
Hi, Jason.
Come on over. So how's it going?
Good.
Fantastic.
So my knees are good.
So your head and shoulders perfectly aligned on the ball, as I've said. Knees hip width apart, 80% of your weight on the heels. You're going to hold this exercise for about 5 seconds. You're going to rest on 5 and do it again for 5. And raise up. Now, as I've mentioned before, head and shoulders on the ball, knees hip width apart at 90 degrees, and your weight on your heels. Now, just to show you exactly that Nina's holding all her weight on her heels, I'm just going to shake her heel like that. If she wasn't doing that, I wouldn't be able to do that. To find out a little bit more about this exercise and some pretty neat tricks, just give me a call.
Obligations. Now, who needs another? Starting a fitness routine is one thing, but sticking to it can be a whole other can of worms. 28-year-old Janice asks, I'm a new trainer, and I'm always like to hear advice from fellow colleagues. I know that client mentality is key to our success, and so if you have any tips to share on how to keep them on track, I'll appreciate it. Well, Janice, let's ask our fitness correspondent Jason and see what he knows. Jason?
I would personally say people struggle the most with self-image. Being able to envision the end result is the hardest thing to do. Because how do you know what it looks like if you haven't been there before to experience it? The most difficult obstacle that stands in the way of most individuals is themselves. Anyone can exercise, but it's the state of mind that you're in when performing such a task. I believe that bringing out the positives within the workout with positive affirmations helps. I learned this skill when I was competing in my first powerlifting competition. I was dependent on my workout partner to help me prepare, but I realized that it wasn't my coach that was going to help me, it was myself. The focus is the key to anyone's life success. Write your informations on paper. Post it up somewhere so it's the first thing you see when you wake up in the morning. Inform your social group, speak about the goal or the event so it's always clear in your mind. In the end, be accountable, take ownership, and most of all, believe in yourself.
Thanks, Jason. With any informed decision made, just remember to always choose an activity that you actually like. That way, it becomes less obligatory, and its enjoyment will keep you focused, motivated, and coming back for more. And now you know.
The most important lesson I've learned as a trainer is to always be empathetic. Secondly, always remember that personal training is about building relationship, it's about building loyalty, and earning respect from your client. Remember, you only get what you give. Not only do I preach it, I do it. I hope by watching this video you can see the importance of functional training. My name is Jason, and I train.